Research and Education Foundation. The Minority Fellowship Program is dedicated to expanding the delivery of culturally competent mental health and substance abuse services to underserved minority populations, and increasing the number of culturally competent marriage and family therapists. Cynthia has participated in key legislative efforts by AAMFT as a member of the AAMFT family team, including a fly-in to Washington, D.C. to lobby congressional leaders. More locally, Cynthia served on the Student Advisory Committee and the Multicultural Advisory Board for the MSFT program, all while completing her clinical endeavors. Cynthia is the historian of Delta Kappa Gamma Chapter. Cynthia has been accepted to the PhD program in marriage and family therapy at Antioch University in Keene, New Hampshire. Cynthia is also an active writer and is active in the education of her children. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Cynthia Wright.
Hello. When I was asked to speak, I was a little bit nervous. I didn't know what I should speak. So I had to take a moment to remind myself who I am and where I came from. And it hit me. I am a millennial. So I pulled out my iPhone and Googled what to give at a speech. And it seemed as if the key thing was success. And I found that a bit problematic because, in fact, success hasn't been my experience in the program, nor has it been a lot of my classmates. Instead, I learned to develop a pretty close relationship with failure instead. Would my family and friends please stand up? To my little girls. To my friends, to my parents, to my family, my grandma, my 3 little girls. I failed you a lot during this program. I missed more events than I would have liked to. I didn't get to reach out as much as I would have liked to. And because of that failure, I was able to complete the endeavors that I'm here being celebrated for today. Thank you for allowing me to fail you in that way. Many times in this endeavor, I intended to have a voice, and a lot of times I failed. Had it not been for that failure, I wouldn't have found ways to advocate for others that don't have a voice as well. And I don't think I would have been led to advocate in the ways that I've been able to. So I'm also appreciative of that failure as well. Another failure would be that I didn't always feel included in this program or have the opportunity to do that. And a lot of my classmates didn't in their own ways either. And because of that failure, without it, I don't think I would have found the Minority Fellowship or looked for a way to find a space to be included. So, while I'd like to wish you success, as Google advised me to stick with, did I get my mic back? Instead, I wanted to read you something that my mom shared with me during a particularly hard time for us in our family. And it's called If the Man in the Mirror. When you get what you want in your struggle for self, and the world makes you king for a day, then go to the mirror and look at yourself and see what that man has to say. For it isn't a man's father, mother, or wife whose judgment upon him must pass. The fellow whose verdict counts most in life is the man staring back from the glass. He's the fellow to please, never mind all the rest, for he's with you clear to the end, and you've passed your most dangerous, difficult test if the man in the glass is your friend. You can fool the whole world down the pathway of years and get pats on the back as you go. But the final reward will be heartache and tears if you've cheated the man in the glass.